What's up everyone, my name is Josh and this is Josh Unboxed, and welcome back to the Daily Grind, a video series in which I talk about particular cards, plays, news, strategy, and how it affects the overall sports card market. In other words, I'm just trying to find a way to help us navigate through the craziness of the sports card world of today, as well as to help us make much more sound purchasing and selling decisions. And today I wanted to bring my focus back into football and how I feel that there's a small opportunity here, a small window of opportunity to buy into football cards, into the guys that we like. Now, I did a series of videos not too long ago on 3 young quarterbacks that I'm looking into: Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Those are the 3 guys I'm looking into. Obviously, you look into the guys you want to believe in. Regardless of that fact, I do feel that football, there is an opportunity here in football to buy into, especially with the modern football guys. I feel like the time was, right after the Super Bowl ended. Actually, you can even go before that to right during the playoffs on guys that were eliminated from the playoffs all the way up, I think, until April when baseball starts. The hobby's attention has been divided. You got people looking into baseball right now because it's right before the baseball season starting, and that's heating up a little bit. You got a shift in a bunch of content creators talking about modern basketball and how it's dipped, and buying into that dip as these guys are focusing on the run to the playoffs. And then you still got your contingent of people that are focusing on vintage cards. So the football card market, I believe, has some leg to it and some opportunity. Plenty of storylines, plenty of guys that if you believe in, may make good buys. Guys like Jalen Hurts with the Carson Wentz trade. If you're a Tua believer, Justin Herbert. You can also look at position players, like skill position players that kind of struggled last year. Christian McCaffrey was injured for most of the season last year, and he's one hell of a back. Guys like Larry Fitzgerald, who are at the end of his career, but he's, that's more of a legacy play. You got guys like Aaron Rodgers, who knows what's going to happen to him. Ben Roethlisberger. Phillip Rivers just retired. You got guys that are entering the Hall of Fame. Charles Woodson, Peyton Manning. There's so many opportunities. Patrick Mahomes is a huge opportunity right now. From the moment that he lost the Super Bowl, his cards dropped. Case in point, I own a Patrick Mahomes 2017 Prism BGS 9 that right before the Super Bowl was peaking at around $3,100. After he lost, the next sale that happened of that particular card ended up being around $1,950. So if you are looking for something for a long-term hold, then Patrick Mahomes makes an excellent buy, depending on if you have the cash flow to buy it. But so many opportunities here in football right now, and I think that with this current draft class that's coming in, there's gonna be a big boom in football, because if your headliner is one of the most hyped quarterbacks in quite some time in Trevor Lawrence, then imagine what happens when he enters into the league and his cards start coming out. There's going to be a lot of focus, a lot of attention, and I think the focus will shift not only onto him, but also other players in football, as people are trying to position themselves to make certain picks on which cards, which players they think is going to boom. So I really do honestly believe football, we have an opportunity, but I think we have a small window of opportunity. Who knows, I could be wrong, and then dips can happen leading up to the NFL draft. And then after the NFL draft happens, then we see a spike in prices. But I do feel like right now is a good opportunity to kind of buy into football. That's one thing I'm currently looking at, aside from certain vintage plays that I'm looking for. I may dabble into some modern basketball cards, but it's just trying to find opportunity where opportunity lies. And I think our biggest opportunity is in football right now, as people's attention has been divided amongst other sports, other avenues. Those are my thoughts. If you're a football person, I think now is a good time to kind of buy into some guys that you truly believe in. Like I said, I believe in Kyler Murray, so that's one of the big guys I'm focusing on. Him and Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, I'm still looking at myself. So I hope you guys found some value in this. If you guys did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I like doing my videos on a daily basis, whether I'm talking about particular strategy, news, plays, anything about that's dealing with sports cards or trading cards. It's a passion of mine that I love talking about, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. So with that being said, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.